Hello, everybody. Welcome back to another episode of the casting of Frank Stone. Let's continue. In the last episode, we found this arcade cabinet, and I'm really interested in this. Oh, it's like Space Invaders. Oh my god, it has the Dead by Daylight theme in the background. Why is it shooting so much? No! No! Damn it. That's cool that it says my name, though. It says Chris. Damn, I was close. Alright.
Oh, Chris,
Robert! Wait, I thought you worked at the library.
how would you know? Don't think I ever saw you come in.
I got spies everywhere, man.
So, Linda,
Busted.
you can always come in yourself, you know. Books don't bite.
Linda's the bookworm. I'm more of a movie worm.
I don't think that's a real kind of worm.
Neither's a bookworm.
So we're about to close in like 2 minutes, so
Oh, right. Yeah, I need to get some milk, but couldn't find any.
I got you.
Oh, wait. There was a missing...
One
There's a
milk.
missing person on there.
One milk. Thanks.
No sweat. All right, that'll be 25 cents.
Okay.
Yeah, you sure don't see coin like this working in the library. Actually, you don't see any coin. It's volunteer hours.
Not so bad if you like to read, I guess.
True. We've got a rad horror section too.
Didn't know you were a horror guy. Just books?
Movies, comics too. Whatever I can get my hands on.
You know, Jaime and Linda and I are all making a horror movie down at the old Cedar Steel Mill.
No kidding.
We could always use an extra hand if you're into that kind of thing.
Super into it.
But
Does my dad know you're going into the mill? He
Ah,
watches that place like a hawk.
yeah, we had a little run-in with him today, but we're gonna sneak back in to shoot the rest.
Man. I would love to be involved.
Involved in what?
Hey, Dad. Yeah, Chris was just telling me about
We're putting together a fundraiser.
to show movies at the library.
Okay.
mm,
You need a ride home?
Oh, yeah. Let me just get my bag.
Chris. I'm sorry I was a little harsh with you and your friends before. I just wanted to make sure you're taking me seriously.
provocative. They told me about Frank Stone. Defiant. We're still gonna finish our movie. I'm just gonna mention it.
I get it. They told me about Frank Stone. Gotta be a lot of demons in a place like that.
You spend enough time in my line of work, you realize every place has got its demons.
Honestly, not wrong.
You ready? Take care.
Hey. can get you back into the mill without him knowing.
Oh,
Just say the word.
Let's make a movie.
ooh, that is not a good sign. Oh, transition.
I have worn many masks over the centuries. Dr. Augustine Lieber was renowned, professional, and trusted. Frank Stone confided in me, allowed
Oh.
me to unlock his potential during those dark days in the psychiatric ward. And now, a new guise. A new time.
I was
A new
right
chance.
not to trust her.
Giving them the camera, I admit, was unfair, even for me. They couldn't know what power they held in their hands, nor what cruelty awaits them in the steel mill. But what true creator wouldn't suffer for their art?
The fact that she can kind of become different people. These walls have eyes. Chapter 4. The fact that she can become different people is alarming.
Okay.
At 10:09. Oh, I'm Linda now. Compassion, are you okay? Probing bad dream, yeah. Are you okay?
Are you okay?
Yeah. Guess I just dozed off a bit. Wait,
Manos,
what
how do you
happened
falling
to
asleep
Augustine again?
concerns you?
She left.
Left?
She said she had to do something very urgently in her private reliquary.
Hey, now that we're all awake again, can we forget about Augustine for a minute and talk about the 1,000-foot-long elephant in the room?
Oh.
1,000 feet is the average length of film in a movie.
Oh.
Guess we were all playing it close to the vest before, huh?
It's not my film. I just worked on it. Didn't direct it. It's not even on my official filmography.
I meant how we were all holding back about our film strips.
Oh. Right.
Whether you take credit for it or not, it's definitely the most infamous project that's associated with you. Cursed film collectors have been unsuccessfully searching for any trace of it for years. And now we are all here, each with our own little slice of a mysterious pie. It's a pretty big deal.
Yeah, it's weird how
So,
all three of them
all
have
our film
something.
strips, they're part of this movie you and your friends made, Linda?
If they're not fakes. Yeah.
Mine's not fake.
And all that stuff you said about it being cursed?
Murderous rages, CIA interrogation, total disassociation with reality. Because it's so rare, only a few people know for sure. So they say. If Augustine wants the only known surviving pieces of it, she's gonna have to pay up.
Why do you think she wants it so bad? I mean, it's not really cursed, right?
I prefer not to dwell on the past. We're here, someone's offering to buy our sections of the film. That is all I'm concerned with right now.
Providence goes a long way towards a successful sale.
So do motives. I don't know about you, but I would very much like to know why Augustine is so desperate to get her hands on this film.
Yeah, well, I know
Well,
why. She's a Black Veil
First
member.
rule of business is to gather every bit of intel you can on your opponent. And I don't know about you two ladies, but I have been itching to get a little look-see around this big old house of curiosities.
Are we allowed to look around?
What do you say, director? Want to keep sitting around, or want to peek behind the curtain?
Are you waiting for dismissive? I'm good here. Honestly, I feel like... Yeah, we need to look around.
What are you waiting for?
Now this is a real bold statement kind of room, you know what I mean? New Augustine got cash, but not like this kind of cash.
Sounds like you didn't scout your mark as well as you thought.
In business, we don't call them marks.
Hustling is a racket, not a business.
I wouldn't underestimate my scouting skills, if I were you. A lot rattling around up here that could be mutually beneficial.
Curious. Something about August seems suspicious. How do you know about Murder Mill? No, let's not probe them.
Okay. Then tell me everything you know about Augustine.
Augustine Lieber, elite collector of obscure cultural artifacts. She pretends to be all business, but plays the long game with the cards close to the vest. She's hard to pin down.
And?
Ever since I arrived, I've kept my eye on things. Observations, behavior, decor. I've been building a profile.
Which is?
Lieber is no ordinary collector. She likes the dark stuff. The really dark stuff. She'll stop at nothing to get it.
Very impressive.
Okay, now it's your turn.
My turn for what?
Told you what I know, and now you go.
I think you pretty much covered it.
Hey, just catching up. So, what have you guys found?
Not much. But the night's young.
Not as young as you think. Let's keep looking around.
Explore the
Can't
atrium.
deny this place would make an incredible film location.
I love your outfit, by the way.
Well, thanks. It's Italian. Well, the shoes are Italian. And a belt. I got a cheat from a guy. He's got a guy who's got a pants guy, so I got these pants from his guy's guy, had them tailored just right by the other guy I know. Who
Oh,
also
God.
got a present, which is like a super limited VIP club edition. But you want to know a secret?
Sure.
Found a turtleneck in a secondhand shop.
Scandalous.
Right?
Oh my god. I hate it.
Oh, you can be sure of that.
Oh.
Huh.
Wait.
Now that was a curious sound.
No. What was his name? Archibald McMillan. I was gonna say he looks so much like Evan. That's Archie? Oh my god, we get to see what Archie looks like. Holy wait. Wait a minute. These are all... Are these all paintings of like... Oh my god, wait, that's a tree on the McMillan estate, isn't it? Oh, no, it's not. Oh, but wait, I'm actually... So wait, are these all paintings of characters relating to people in the entity's realm? Ah, I should have been paying more attention to the very beginning. Archibald McMillan. Evan's dad. Oh my god. What the hell is over here? Oh. It's a blueprint.
Well, hello.
It's like every room in the house.
Yeah, I'd say this goes a little beyond your typical security.
What do you mean?
I get the sense our host just has a lot of valuable property and likes to be keenly aware of everyone's comings and goings.
I cannot read any of that, but that's definitely... Oh, I see vent. Stairway? No, I can't read it. That's definitely a blueprint. Augustine's interest in temporal machinery. Blueprints for a complex machine, another one of Augustine's unique collector's items. But why keep this piece of movie memorabilia away from the collection? Oh yeah, how about that? Last time. Okay. Interesting. Oh, the reliquary has no signal to the camera, so you can't see what's going on in there. That's a bit suspicious. I mean, obviously we shouldn't trust her because she's the Black Veil.
Ah, yes. Let's check out the other floors. Good thinking.
Wait, hold on a second.
What?
Before all this goes any further, I need to know how both of you got your pieces of the film.
Well, it's no secret, really. After my mom died a few months ago, I found it when I was going through her stuff.
Maddie, what was your mom's name?
Say Bonnie.
Both, or...
Was it Bonnie Rivera?
Yeah, it...
Yes, I had a feeling.
How did you know that?
You look just like her.
Did you know my mom?
A long time
Yes.
ago. A whole other lifetime. Her younger brother, Jaime, was one of my closest friends.
Uncle Jaime. I never met him.
I hadn't heard that Bonnie had passed.
Yeah, it was pretty sudden.
Wow. Maddie, it's quite sad. Very touching.
Comforting. I'm sorry you had to go through that probing. What about you, Stan? I'm gonna comfort her, you know?
I'm so sorry you had to go through that. It's never easy to lose someone you love.
Thanks. Lucky for me, it wasn't my first rodeo.
That explains a lot. And appreciates her comforting words. She did lose her
I wish
father.
I'd stayed in touch
Had a
with her.
feeling.
Weren't you wondering where both of our film strips came from?
I don't suppose you'd like to enlighten me.
Of course.
And
Well, I can't just tell you for free, can I? This kind of information is very valuable.
what's your price?
You know what? I'm gonna have to get back to you on that.
Why? But why? You don't... We... Okay. Ooh, that just makes me not trust him anymore. I don't see why he wouldn't just say where he got it. Oh my god, that's Hillbilly!
Cool statue. Missing a piece, though.
He's missing this hammer.
Wow. Powerful resemblance in Augustine's family. That or Augustine loves cosplay.
Oh! The face of evil.
Sensationalist trash. Sam Green took down Frank Stone. I could write a better book than this.
The Face of Evil, the true story of Frank Stone, told by the man who stopped him, Sheriff Lloyd Kusich. Lloyd Kusich doesn't like the title hero. In fall '63, Kusich was the local sheriff of Cedar Hills, a sleepy Oregon steel town, just a regular blue-collar Joe doing his darndest to make life a little safer for the folks who put their trust in him. But Cedar Hills was hiding a silent menace, a merciless monster preying on the unsuspecting citizens Kusich had sworn to protect. When the bodies started When the bodies start piling up, the only thing left was for an everyday hero to step up. This is the true account of how Cedar Hill's first and only serial killer was brought to justice, told firsthand by the man who dared look evil in the eye and pull the trigger. That was not you. That was from Sam. That fateful night, I had sent one of my deputies over to check in on things. Not my first choice. The Flatfoot was from out of state and a little green for my liking, but all he had to do was hold the line and report back on anything suspicious. But when Tommy called, I knew this was it. Standing before the furnace, I thought I'd stepped into the fiery depths of hell itself, and there was Stone, standing on that platform like a twisted gargoyle, a tiny bundle of innocence held in his death grip. I'm not afraid to admit I was scared. And only a moment to act before all was lost, so I drew my gun, took a deep breath, and made a silent prayer that my aim would strike true. Stone's corpse wasn't even cold before a whole bunch of out-of-towners descended on Cedar Hills, trying to grab their piece of the action. Lawyers, reporters, rubberneckers, you name it. More than a few weren't satisfied with what they found. They wanted to make a conspiracy out of it, said he must have had an accomplice to do what he did. Me? I don't buy it, never have. That's because I know firsthand that he acted alone, saw with my own eyes. So to all those who claim otherwise, I say this, one monster was enough for Cedar Hills. Taking Sam's... That doesn't sit right. It happens, but that doesn't sit right. Face of evil, there were suspicions that Frank Stone committed his crimes with the help of an accomplice. Technically he did, with Lieber, right? It's not far off. Oh, that's
Looks like it opens with a key.
Gotta hit R2 on that. What a nice night, honestly. Okay, it could keep going up. Oh. That's probably the mansion.
Whoa.
Quite a piece. Look at the metalwork.
It's beautiful.
Some like Resident Evil type stuff going on there. I'll talk to Maddie.
Yeah? Now what would you do if it was you here instead of me? No way. You'd be climbing the walls looking for a way out.
Augustine has a,
Not
unique
in a
collection.
million years. No
I've never seen
way.
anything like this stuff.
That's progression.
I'm not getting through that.
Oh. Everything okay?
You sure would get a kick out of this place. And then you'd probably kick me out of this place and keep it all to yourself.
Who are you talking to?
No, I wasn't.
I could hear you.
I was talking to my mom. To Bonnie. I was in Berlin, you know, at school, when I heard she was sick. But it was my midterms, and she said I should just come home when I finished. So I did. But by then
Because
it was
too
late.
just like what happened with her
She
back
died
in
while I
1980.
was over the Atlantic. It all happened so fast, it doesn't feel like she's gone. So I just kind of pretend like she isn't.
She was a good talker.
Yeah, she was. Hey, look at this. This was just last summer. I know you said it had been a really long time, but can you tell me anything about her? from when you knew her?
Gosh. Well, she was the most intimidating girl I've ever met. Even after I got to know her. She did everything she wanted to do, and nobody could stop her.
And that sounds like Mom. Any good stories?
Nostalgic is something I never told anyone else or Kurt, so not a good idea to dwell on the past. As much as I agree, I think she's still grieving. I don't think she got a proper chance to grieve, so let's humor her.
Yeah. Yeah, there is something I've been thinking about. I've never told anyone else. It was a long time ago. We were just kids, making a movie. Jaime, Chris, and me. Everything's still so fuzzy about what happened, but there's one
Flashback?
thing that always just stuck in my mind. Clear as a bell. That night, we were on our way home from picking up a new camera. We were driving past the Rivera's house. The garage door was wide open, full of light.
Oh, there's Bonnie.
And the craziest fucking sound you ever heard was just tearing out of there in every direction. And right in the middle of it all was Bonnie. I don't think I've ever seen anyone so completely in tune with themselves. The only thing that mattered was that moment. Nothing else. That was your mom.
Thank you.
I'm just grateful to
guys?
share the memory.
Look,
What? I don't see anything.
ah, there, right there.
Oh my God, there's someone out there.
Flippant. If this plot gets any thicker, concerned they might be after the film. Serious. Augustine suspected something like this. Let's talk about that. I made a discovery for
I
a
have a
reason.
feeling Augustine expected something like this might happen. She's got this place wired with enough cameras she could catch a mouse.
Good security probably means we're pretty safe.
Doesn't appreciate your
so
suspicions.
do you think we should find Augustine?
I don't
Give
trust
her a
that.
heads up?
Even if you wanted to tell her, good luck finding her.
She said she was going to her private reliquary. That's a place for artifacts, right?
There's artifacts all over the place.
Right. So, if you were gonna have a private place for extra special, extra valuable artifacts, maybe you'd put them behind a door like that.
You've got a point.
Yeah, yeah, I
Can't we
definitely
just
agree.
knock?
You're gonna
Down
knock on the
anything can
metal
get through
bars?
that, including sound.
Which means it might be the safest place to be, whether Augustine's in there or not.
Okay.
Who are you? Oh. The Phantom of Cedar Steel. Cedar Hills, 1980. Okay, so we're back to
What's taking
Jaime.
them so long? I thought we were gonna have a production meeting before we shoot.
Said
Fans already all
8:02.
loaded up.
I read an article that said girls don't like it when guys get all twisted up about their punctuality. They find it controlling.
What? Why did you need an article to tell you that?
I just thought you might find that information useful.
I'm not trying to control Chris. Just got a lot to do.
Uh-huh.
Agitated, you gotta keep it down, excited, right on time. Yeah, let's be excited about them being here.
Hey, right on time!
Time to get cooking. What?
Nothing. Just trying to keep a low profile. Bonnie snooping around.
All right. Is everybody ready to get this production meeting started? We got a big night ahead of us. Guys, I gotta tell you, my mind's going like a million miles an hour right now. Did you know you can get like every newspaper article ever written at the library? It's insane. It's all right there.
No, tell me more.
I've spent like all day looking up every single thing I could find about Frank Stone, the mill, the murders. We are sitting on a freaking gold mine here.
Sounds like a productive day.
And yes, I had some help from my assistant.
I aim to please.
Oh, that reminds me. Now that you are an official member of the team, gotta wear the team jersey.
Wow. This is this is amazing. I'm honored.
You wanna wear the stripes, you gotta earn the rights.
I promise I'll be the best ancillary producer you've ever seen.
Production assistant.
Yeah, totally.
Feast your eyes.
Is that a script?
Whoa.
Oh no.
Wait, where's Sheriff Green?
Yeah, so Dad's never exactly been stoked about that.
But I thought he got the guy.
Yeah. And Sheriff Cushik took all the credit. People around here knew what was up, but
Let me see that.
This one's a 10-year retrospective. They go into all sorts of grisly details left out of the press the first time around.
and
Let me see
Dad
your
got a little
opinion.
more credit too.
This is big deal stuff. We're making our movie in the very same spot it went down. Can't beat that.
Subdued, guess not uneasy. Stone's victims were real people. I mean, yeah, no, I'm just gonna. It's definitely unnerving.
Stone's victims were real people. This was a real person.
Yeah? So?
I don't know. It's one thing to talk about it. It's another thing to look at their picture.
And this is suddenly now
Yeah,
a problem
no, I
for you?
definitely agree.
It's not a problem. It's just a little weird.
You were just like super gung-ho when I got here. What gives, man?
Nothing. I just don't want to, like, exploit any of the victims or whatever.
We're not gonna exploit Stone's victims. I'm just trying to maximize the potential of our main location. That's how you make a good movie.
Approving, you're right, dubious, you're missing the point. I don't want to completely strain the relationship, so I'm just gonna, yeah, I mean,
Okay. Yeah, you're right. We've only got one shot at this.
Yeah. So let's not fuck it up.
Can we help?
Nah, Robert and I'll go through and see if there's any other good places in the mill to shoot. Then we'll head out.
ooh, look around the garage, then talk to Linda. Man, I feel bad for him. Oh, I feel bad for Jaime. Murder mill. So that's a script.
Here, why don't you start with these?
So we're looking for Frank Stone references.
We're looking for anything referencing specific locations in the mill that could be associated with Frank Stone.
Can't believe
The
Mom's
mill's a
finally
pretty
getting
huge
out.
place.
That's why I'm sure there's
Can't
gotta be
wait.
something we haven't found yet.
Hospital
Definitely
call,
possible.
Mom will be home
We'll find it.
Sunday. Dawn. Yeah, there was a reason for looking at that. Just gonna find what it was at first. Oh, hey, look.
Here, look at this. Mill projections dire for fall season.
It mentions Frank?
No, but it goes into the mindset of the workers. People were depressed. There were
Like,
suicides.
sets
At the
missing.
mill?
Not at the mill, but like people who worked there or got laid off.
Damn.
This was a year or two before the murders started.
Does
Oracle
not sound
of
like a
the
fun place to spend a 12-hour
Omniverse.
shift.
There are a couple articles like this.
Guru
The mill
Connor
was in serious
Barnum.
decline.
But if it doesn't mention Frank,
Do you
I
feel
don't know.
trapped?
It's all related
Mm.
to him, to the way he was, or why he did what he did, or something.
that's your expert opinion?
Well, it's
It's just a
relating to
hunch.
Augustine. Do you feel trapped? Are you living your life or merely surviving it? Does this universe satisfy you, or are you left seeking a deeper truth beyond this reality? By harnessing the deep knowledge within this
I
book,
pulled some of these
gleaned
today,
by
too.
Guru
What's that?
Burnham,
Obituaries from around the time of the murders, and a little before.
Oh, good thinking.
from his studies of those tribes closest to enlightenment, you too can assimilate the wisdom of the ancients' design and emerge from the cocoon of ignorance to soar on wings of cosmic bliss, like a butterfly of enlightenment. It was through my own practices, learnt from my journeys through the American interior, that I successfully elevated my consciousness to the point I was able to visualize another Cedar Hills, one beyond the veil of our reality. This little town seems so very much like my own, yet so fascinatingly different in countless subtle ways. To give one example, the Calhern family still owned the drugstore, but the manager behind the counter was none other than young George, a son who died so tragically some years ago. Here he was, in healthy middle age, a season of life I knew he had never reached.
An omniverse? Far out.
I drew two conclusions from my meditative voyage. One, that every journey through life offers almost incalculable variation, and while we may have only finite possibilities on our own journeys, there are there may be other journeys taken by mere versions of ourselves to visit all destinations. Two, the different planes of reality are not so much separate rivers running in parallel as they are interconnected tributaries flowing to a single vast ocean of experience and possibility. To explore this idea further, we must consider some... well, let me look at the other page. Huh. Book claiming there are multiple versions of people and objects across the different realities. A book written by local Guru Burnham. If you really did have the secret to traversing other worlds, you think it would require more than a 795 fee to obtain it. A sensationalist account of Frank Stone's capture, written by Cedar Hill's own Sheriff Lloyd Kusich. With so much going unnoticed under the sheriff's watch, how could he be so certain the case ended with Stone? Oh, wait, what's that about the cassette? Available on final cassette, July 24th, 1978. Tom Holt's interview. Oh, I got stuck.
I'm sure no one was sad to see it go.
End of an era. Cedar Steel Mill to permanently close, August 24th, 1967. The Cedar Steel Mill, once the industrial heartbeat of our town, is to be permanently closed after over 40 years of almost continuous operation. Founded by Howard Kinsey Tester in 1921, the mill in its wartime heyday produced high-quality steel that was distributed across the nation. Mr. Tester's legacy was honored by his daughter Morgan in a statement given on Wednesday morning. Morgan Tester's statement suggested the family's decision to close the mill permanently had been taken out of respect for the memories of those murdered on its premises by former employees Stone. Not everyone is convinced by this justification, however.
Journalists sure can't get enough of Frank Stone.
Secrets of Killer Stone come to light. September 16th, 1963. As Cedar Hills tries to make sense of recent events at the Cedar Steel Mill, More disturbing details are starting to emerge about the man at the center of the scandal, 36-year-old machinist Frank Stone, who was shot dead by police during a violent altercation last Friday. Stone, who our own Sheriff Kuzic is linking with multiple unsolved disappearances over the last 3 years, has been described by those who knew him as a loner, creep, and oddball. Most shocking are the growing rumors that Stone was taken on by Cedar Steel and its owners, the Tester family, despite a prior police record for violence. Frank Stone committed several murders
I
prior to
wonder
this
if
carried
Linda's
out of the
okay with all
steel
this
mill.
Frank Stone stuff.
Oh, hey, that's what I did. Old newspaper article, an old newspaper article detailing the crimes of Frank Stone. He left a stain of bloodshed that soaked deep into Cedar Hills before he was finally stopped. How could a murderous loner like Stone go undetected for so long?
Yeah. Yeah. I can remember it clear as a bell. Don't think I've ever experienced anything like that night. Before or since. And don't reckon I ever will again. Heck, I don't know if I would have even made it out alive if it weren't for Sam Green. Man's a hero. Damn shame that no-good sheriff's taking all the credit. Damn crying shame. He all but gave up on finding Stone at the mill. Sam Green. He knew better. He came right up and told me we had to search every nook and cranny of that place. And if we had waited just a second longer, well, there'd be one less beautiful baby in the world. Or worse. Sam took Stone down just in the nick of time. Like something out of a movie.
Yeah, I mean, that's still crazy. A very close call.
Thanks to Mr. Holt, nobody questioned my dad's story.
Wow.
They were friends after that. My dad gave the eulogy when Mr. Holt passed.
Wow, that's wild. Learned that Tom stopped drinking due to Sam's kindness. Wow. Okay. Sorry about that. Headset died, so I need you to go change that. Alright, let's continue. See what Linda thinks about this.
I didn't want to say anything, but I'm just not a fan of this.
Understandable.
Concerned. Her obsession with Frank Stone is intense. Insecure. Should I be worried about Robert? No, I should definitely be concerned.
Her whole obsession with Frank Stone and the murders just feels a little intense. Maybe it's because she's not from Cedar Hills, but you know, those victims could have been any of us or our families.
But they weren't.
So you don't think it matters either?
I didn't say it didn't matter. I just meant it happened a long time ago. And Chris is excited because some of the locations could work really well for the film. Like this one. Take a look.
What is all this?
I came up with a new scene to shoot.
That you wrote?
Yeah.
Does Chris?
I told Chris about it last night.
Oh, she was into it?
Yeah, we'll shoot it if we have time.
Cool.
This furnace chamber location is perfect. But I wouldn't have known about it without Chris's research.
Encouraging. It's pretty rad, disproving. They shouldn't have wasted all this time. Oh no, that's such a hard choice. I definitely encourage it because I mean they're interested.
It's pretty rad. I hope we have time to shoot it.
Thanks. Me too.
Oh! Yes!
Huh?
What is...
It's a picture of Frank Stone?
Look at the date.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
What?
This is from before the murders, before they realized it was Frank.
It's about mill operations, kind of a puff piece to drum up interest in new recruits. Hello, what is this?
Look at the caption.
Worker Frank Stone, machine shop.
Bullseye.
Machine shop, huh?
We've got to shoot there. That's it. That's the place.
It's perfect.
So, time to go?
Okay, people. Company move. Time to head on out and shoot the shit out of this thing. Let's go, let's go. Time is money. Let's make a movie.
Scooby-Doo all thing.
Now, what were you little ding-dongs working on? Hello. Interesting.
So I guess that's how she found out about what the movie is being worked on.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present the mill.
Yep. There it
That's
is.
so cool. That's such a cool shot.
You see the creek down there? We follow that, takes us right to the secret entrance.
I don't see it.
That's why it's secret.
Oh, they kind
You
of
don't
like had
have
the
to do
DVD
this.
theme in it.
Yes, we do.
Ready? Oh, careful. First step's a doozy. All right. This way.
Okay, I'm Chris. 858. My entrance to the storm drain. Gonna go back on myself for a moment, just in case. I played too much Alan Wake.
Breathe in.
I'm really curious
I
to
can't
know.
believe we're gonna see the place where Frank Stone actually killed people. Freaking wild.
Okay. 2 ways into the storm drain from here.
One easy and one hard?
They're both medium difficulty.
Then give us medium one first.
Well, medium 1 is to climb the gate over there. Then it's like a straight shot right in, but it'll take us pretty close to my dad's patrol route.
And medium two?
Medium 2 is we cross to the other side, where we're a lot further away from my dad, but it's also gonna take a bit longer.
Those are both very medium.
Right down the middle.
So, which way?
Let's cross. We don't want to get too close in case of being caught.
I'd rather keep a little distance between us and the law. No offense.
Hey, I don't want to get in any trouble either.
So, we should cross.
Yeah.
QTE time. Skill check. Never mind. Everyone made it across.
Your dad really patrols the mill every single night?
Ever since I can remember.
Huh.
I used to think it was weird, but it's just kind of his thing. Growing up,
Oh, excuse
killed a
me.
friendly conversation quicker than someone calling my dad the hero of Cedar Hills.
I remember he didn't want to be interviewed for that profile they ran for the 10th anniversary. Had a cool title, though.
What was the title?
The Man Who Drew Blood from a Stone.
Damn.
I mean,
that's a
it
hard
could make a
delivery.
good title for the other movie.
Other movie?
We were just batting some ideas around, just spitballing.
Cool.
Maybe we should stick to finishing one movie at a time.
Totally. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely try to focus on one project at a time. I would know. Got something over
Campfire.
here.
Looks old.
Bonnie and her friends used to come out here and hang out.
Bonnie seems too cool to have friends.
That's true. They were not cool enough for her.
That's why she moved to New York.
Wait, really?
No. But she wasn't always so Bonnie.
What?
She was kind of a goody little two-shoes.
Who had bonfire parties at abandoned mills?
What's wrong with that?
It just doesn't feel very goody little two-shoes.
Well, Bonnie was the president of the Clean Up Cedar Hills High School initiative. We'd come through here and pick up all the litter that had blown in off the road.
Oh. Goody little two-shoes. What happened?
Sex, drugs, and rock and roll.
Gotta love a happy ending.
Interesting. Thought there would be more over there, unless I just missed something. Which, knowing me, that's the most likely thing. Oh, I fell. Oh, there's someone out here. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's really not good. There's someone out here. That could be Weber. I want to explore. I can't explore this way, clearly. There's nothing here to pick up. What's the point of going over there? That's back the way I just came. Yep. Okay. Well, what is over here? I'm playing this like I'm playing this like I would with Alan Wake, which is not what I should be doing because I'm trying to look for secrets everywhere, like I would in Alan Wake. And as much as like this game has a lot of secrets, I should not be looking for secrets as much as I have been. Oh, but I am running low on time, so gonna end it here. Hope you all enjoyed, and next episode, The Mill. Hopefully. We'll see.